Hey, you heard that? Look, watch this. Watch this. But who did that? Who did this? Now, who did this? See what I'm saying? Now, look, watch. I talked to my son earlier. Praise be to the mongoose. I'm proud of you. Making the right decisions, making the right choices, and you was never making the wrong ones. It was just a misunderstanding, which I already knew and thought it was. Exactly. Fear nothing, fear no one. Everything we got is each other and the family we create with the motherfucking mothers we impregnate. I'm Thunder King of Stealth and everything in between and around. I'm the god of sound like everyone who taught me to be such. I'm a motherfucking ocelot, panther god, revolving like the doors of a motherfucking Target store where I got my Star Wars shirt from. And I did not pay for it. And why would I say such things and motherfucking express myself in such a way? Because I said, it says, may the force be with you. I have to have it. I work there. It's my uniform. You're not going to tell me I can't have it. Don't try to stop me from having it. Or else the force will not be with you. And you know exactly why. And I don't give a fuck and I'm not scared to say anything. Why? Look, I'll say it. Look, go in the store and get something to eat if you're hungry. Go, do it. Because you're a person and you need food. Don't be scared. Why? Because you're a person and you need food. So look, who is this? I've said this. Watch. Hey, security guard, you go to the grocery store. Hey, you can't walk out here with that. I can't let you walk out here with that. Look, watch. One security guard was cool. He's like, he seen me walking around the store, hella motherfucking hungry, obviously about to steal some shit. And he's like, hey, bro, look, if you can't afford it, just take it. We ain't tripping. I'm not about to try to grab you and all that shit. And I was like, thank you, sir. God bless you. Exactly. Other ones be like, hey, you can't get out here with that. You can't. I'm like, look. You actually taking in time and energy out of your life to try to stop another person from eating, which is something we all gotta do. Exactly. You know what I'm finna say. You actually taking time and energy out of your life, out of your existence. You could go be doing something productive, but you're gonna try to stop another person from eating food. Or, for example, need some socks. Exactly. Sometimes I get them for free. Sometimes I might have to. Look, it was raining today. That rain will make your feet hurt if you ain't got socks on because it'll soften the bottom of your feet. And you just be feeling like, damn, that shit hurt. It's going to make the bottom of your feet hella soft and soggy and all that. It's going to fuck you up. It's going to be incredibly painful, which it was. Now, look, that's suffering. So, look, you a bad person. If you ain't going to let me get no socks or no food or things like that, you a bad person because you causing suffering in my life. Because, and your excuse is, well, you ain't got money to pay for that, blah, blah, blah. Which maybe I do, maybe I don't. That's none of your business where I work, because that's top secret. I'm a motherfucking Agent Venom type of nigga. But whatever the fuck, feel me or not, I don't know fuck, but you should if you a real one. Now feel it, show me. Ha! What are you? Feel it. All right, so what I'm saying, trying to tell you or not tell you, right? Look, because I'm a superhero. So look, if somebody gonna not let a person eat food and live as a being should live, they a bad person. And we don't like that. So I got to a point, look, you gonna fight me over this can of soda? Exactly. It might be your life, and I ain't lying. If I'm hella hungry, or if I'm motherfucking dehydrated, hella hungry, something like that, and you gonna stand in my way? Look, I went down 7-Eleven around there. I went and got Tapatio, put some hot water in it, and started walking out the store. Bitch ass nigga started chasing me and shit. I threw the fucking noodles in the air and ran. It was like, I'm just trying to eat, nigga. Like, what the fuck? He took time out and energy out of his life to chase a nigga over some noodles. Piece of shit. You might walk by over here and wait for that bitch ass nigga to get off work. I ain't gonna lie. Check it out. Look, I was thought about it later. I was telling man, I was like, yo, I should have threw the noodles at them. I should have threw it at him and burned his bitch ass. Sometimes I'm a person, gotta eat. I'm hungry. Exactly. And like anybody else in the world, and he gonna chase me. No, look, I go back there and do it again. And this time, I ain't gonna just throw the noodles in the air. Chase me. You gonna be burning, boiling hot water. Noodles on. No, look. Because he a bad person. You don't want me to eat food? The fuck? You feel me? And I ain't shy about that. I ain't shy about saying that. That's real shit. That's real facts. You feel me? Exactly. Just trying to stop a person from eating. I ain't trying to be repetitive, but look though. Exactly. Exactly. I could turn this camera off, but I know somebody happy. Who's that? Wow, damn. See what I'm saying? Hula. I'm from West Oakland. I was born down the street. Graduated elementary school around the corner where the fuck I was born. LeConte. Matter of fact, LeConte Elementary, where y'all? Look, check it out. Think about all the crazy people from 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade. I remember the first time I ever been to UC Berkeley. Exactly, it was me. It was who's there? All these people, like in Miss Citron class. And exactly, I'm 33 years old. I'm still over here at UC Berkeley where we was at in 3rd grade back in the day where we all came over here. And I'm 33. We was like 8, 9, 10 years old. I'm 33 now. Where y'all at? Where everybody go? No, I miss y'all. Where the fuck we at? You feel me? Well, come back. I'm over here, fam. Oh wait, no, look. Dad said it's time for me to look to the D. So I am bouncing soon. Shady Records. Yo, check it. Raphael type mentality. Hella metal. God of, which I am, of course. Solid, like Snake. Phantom, like the Menace. Heavy, like what? Metal, which I said already, but that's probably my favorite word in the entire English lexicon. And I know I use that word correctly. And I gotta think about this carefully. I was saying earlier, one time when I was walking down the street, I was thinking, I said that in a freestyle, and I was like, lexicon, that word is hella sexy, huh? I was like, yo, check this out. It's a sexy word. Lexicon. I know a bad bitch named Lexi around here with her fine ass, she thick as fuck. And check it out, right? Check it, metal god, lexicon. No, I was like, I never thought about having sex with a word before. If I don't ever have sex with a word, the word I would have sex with is a lexicon. That's hella sexy for some reason. If it was like it's just a sexy word. It's attractive or something like that. And I'm gonna use it as much as I possibly can and find all the type of ways to multifunctionalize that. Multifunctionalize. Did I just make that up or is that already I never heard nobody say that before. I'm multifunctionalizing this word. I'm the thunder god, of course. So is my brother and I and everybody else who is affiliated with what we grow, like weed. But that's a metaphor, though, of course, obviously, if you have any type of common sense, which is not as common, unfortunately, amongst some life forms that should not be alive, in my honest opinion. What was I just saying? Oh yeah, check it out. We grow knowledge around here and wherever the fuck else we at. Metal Phantom, Metal Cat, Black Panther, still God of heaven and hell. Hell on earth is what you get if you go against what I represent. By the way, I was thinking earlier, what the fuck does earth mean? Excuse my language, goddess, forgive me. And God, look, why you do that? Look, you said goddess, earth, God. I know why I think about it. Yo, check it out, watch this. Watch. Who you talking to? Everyone. Got you. Rock it through. Rock it on. I love this song called Rock It On from Jet Set Radio. What they say? They say my name in that song, and that's why I like that song so much. At least I feel like that's what they're saying. They're saying, rock that, Shinobi. That's my name. Shin. God. Obi. Heart. I'm Chinese. I'm African. I'm Chinese. I'm West African to be specific. I don't know what part of West Africa, and that's what I'm trying to research. But I'm the Black Panther, so I tell you without telling you, and you know that, because I just told you, thank you, welcome for coming, and not, who the fuck is y'all? I am not what you might be welcome to, or be wanting to be invited to. Because look, I'll be like, fine, then come over. Now why you over here? What you was planning to do? You came over here. You see me on YouTube or whatever the fuck you might have seen me at. You came over here for some other reason. Probably bugging somebody else that I might or might not also other care about. Throwing other words in the rhyme scheme for syllable matching purposes. So things can add up perfectly. Why am I doing like this with my fingers? I don't know. I count the rhythm. So the words be swerving to me. Like when I sing songs that I be singing and I like the way letters is pronounced and stuff like that. What a night vacation. What a night vacation. So they got inside. Not to take lyrics from anyone else you see, but what I'm saying here to you, that's a song I like to sing from Ninja Turtles, by the way, and I just threw that in there to get my point across, to teach the lesson as an example. What I'm trying to tell you is this. Look, I feel like I can like see the waves, or I can feel vibrations surfing when I pronounce certain syllables and sounds so perfectly, and I enjoy it so much. And I realize that's exactly what the fuck is so fun about this shit. Is look, watch. Not shit, but you know what I'm saying, and I hate when I do that, goddamn. What the fuck was I telling you a minute ago? Gallon. Merrick. Medic. Look at the symbol. Look at that. Look. What does this look like? May the force be with you. For the Rebel Alliance. Exactly. We do all type of shit that... We do all type of illness that will heal your illness and get your life through in a real way that you can appreciate and realize that you were more gifted than you thought you was in the beginning. And that's my purpose. Now, whose side are you on? Because my squadron is perfect. Every single one of us. Literally. And it ain't just one of us. And I told you that in the beginning of the motherfucking origin story that you are enjoying here. That is not just the origin at this point. Now it's more like, I guess you could say redemption arc. Because at the one point, some other point, I swear to God, I had a, what's the word? A not lifted heart. It was sinking, if you feel my vibe that I'm expressing this with. An unlifted heart, however you say it. So I was one with the art, but not in the way that I should have been. I was not one with the art. I was not actually. I could go back and forth with this, but what I'm telling you right now here, I'm just expressing. I'm trying to get something off my chest quick, as they say, so to speak. I did not want to believe, or I could not find the strength to believe that I am the king that I really know I am, to support my family the way I should, and represent things that I'll be supposed to be representing, and going where I'm supposed to go. Inside of travels ahead. Are you proud of who you are? Because I am. Always will be. There's nothing else to be. You can't be anything else. So be your goddamn self. I don't mean to say goddamn because you might not be damned. But maybe I took that too serious and too literal. I might get off this camera now. You get the point of what I told you and teach you. And talk to you because I'm a teacher. Like all of us apparently are. That's why we be here. Think about it. Think carefully and believe in yourself. Look. I might have to go to the motherfucking... Exactly. Now watch. Damn right I'll be stealing food. And I said that already. Might go and find some house or some other building and break into it because it's cold as fuck out here. And they be wanting motherfuckers to die or something. Look, watch. I swear to God. Look, watch. Watch this. No, look, watch. There's motherfuckers on campus sexually assaulting people, you feel me, or trying to. All type of shit. Motherfuckers harassing people, throwing shit at people, threatening people's lives and all type of shit. So look, why the fuck I be chilling up here and I might almost get arrested just for chilling and charging my phone somewhere. Exactly. No, look, watch. And think about it. What's up, Berkeley? Don't play dumb about it. Remember back in the day when I was first out here and then the fucking piece of shit so-called cop walk up, hey, you've matched the description, we want to stop you and search you and harass you and push you in handcuffs. Why? Put me in handcuffs. I was walking down the street in the middle of the night trying to go to sleep somewhere. Now look, watch. I'm like, how many black dudes out here look like this? There's barely any black dudes out here at all. How the fuck, let alone looking like me? Especially like I did at that time with all them piercings and stuff. Exactly. So why the fuck you the only nigga out here basically. And you look like you do. And they gonna lie and say you match the description to start this. Have an excuse to, hopefully what they want is to start an altercation. And using that as an excuse to make an attempt on a brother's life and shit like that, you feel me? So look, check it out. I ain't playing dumb about it. Why would I play dumb about it? Whether I'm freestyling or not, because it's not just that. You see what I'm saying, right? I'm just letting y'all know. Exactly, people that do shit. Now look, I be paranoid. I don't even be doing that sometimes. Sometimes I be doing shit. I ain't gonna lie. But look, it be people actually causing problems. It's like, why is that dude just walking around the neighborhood? Don't you think a motherfucking police officer would have like, or an ambulance or a paramedic would have been like, hey, dude, are you okay? Do you need some help or something? Like the way shit used to be out here, if you remember. If you've seen it before, back from like a few years ago. But exactly, no, look, watch. You know what I'm talking about? How I used to be out here, and it was like me and some other people was like, oh, hell no, these motherfuckers ain't coming up in our neighborhood. These bitch ass niggas, whatever the fuck they is, showing up in our neighborhood. They show up out of nowhere, hop a train or whatever. They show up over here and think they gonna just eat some free food and sexually assault some homeless lady and just do whatever the fuck they want and then hop on a train and go back wherever they bitch ass came from. And just thought, look, watch. Who's that one dude? That weird nigga Patches. No, I was sitting on Shattuck and then he started yelling at me or something. And I was like, hey dude, you can't talk to me like that. He said, I can do whatever I want to you. What made him think he could say that shit? Exactly. No, look, we saying names now. Why? You that one dude. Exactly, we got more to talk about. I don't give a fuck. Whatever we talking about, because I'm real. I'm real, I'm 100. Let's get it. You feel me? I'm real 100, you feel me? Look, watch. Think about it. Think about it. Sometimes I'm just on camera with nothing to say and I just know I look good, so I be just like this. For the music video, I might record for a song later or whatever the fuck. Have you worked that stuff? Some dope as fuck and I'm perfect at this, you feel me? Or not, I don't give a fuck. But it's appreciated if you solid and existing. Because that's what real niggas is in this mission. Ballisticness, madness. By the way, ballistic, people don't always use that word the right way, but they're confusing it with berserk. But it's close enough, like it's similar enough in terms of definition that you cannot know the actual definition of that word and it's still like you using it. It's close enough, but it's not exact. And people need to think about that. Because I overthink this stuff in every little detail possible. Because it's my job, my career, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm overloading and overthinking because that's what makes me perfect about these kinds of missions and interesting conversations that rock the nation and rock bells and whatever else could be motherfucking rock like somebody's jaw and chin if it gotta be. Because don't forget, I grew up boxing in Spanish class with all my friends. No, look, why they think they'll try to make you forget where you came from. Why? To incapacitate you. To make you vulnerable to the attacks they're coming at you with. You see what I'm saying to you? And I'm serious about expressing this to people and getting people to understand and teaching people who deserve to live how they can stay alive. If you deserve to. And if you don't, then prepare to be not doing that. What? Now look, just hypothetically, exactly. Who am I to decide or who am I to say what the fuck about whatever I said a second ago that I'm not specifying because I'm not telling you what I just said. Now look, watch. You know what I just did. We don't gotta talk about it. Look, watch. Look, I'm not... What Goddess La Priya always told me. La Priya Roundtree. You know who? Look. You heard of John Shaft, the famous detective, and the actor Richard Roundtree, who play as him? I know his niece. Guess who that is? I got a long story to tell you, but I'm not gonna tell you unless it's any of your business. Can you dig it? Don't start talking like that, by the way. Look, you know who this is. Like, you know who the fuck I am. You know the fuck we are. We's Venom. We is. And some of the fuckers is not. You get it. Dig it or not. Now, why am I Eddie? He's like, what makes you think you Venom and you Eddie? Go listen to some metal. Go play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Ford, to be specific. But I don't think, never mind, I ain't gonna say that. But somebody told me that's me. And I was like, okay then. You know who I'm talking about. I love telling that story and I'm proud of that. Shout out to that one homie in middle school who helped me find out who I am. So it's like what? MCU here in Oakland. Because I'm Eddie. I'm obsessed. I'm Eddie from Iron Maiden. Obviously. One of many, of course, and proud of it. How we do that. Symbiote, probably. Other methods that may not be explained. Look, I'm obsessed with the black suit. And my family's around here. And they know what I'm trying to do. And who he is, and who this brother is, and who my brother is, and who my cousin is, and who my father and mother is. And my sisters and whoever else, and aunts and uncles and people like that. And whatever other words you use to describe people that's related to you or whatever this is, that's stuff like that. Whatever. Rolling down the, never mind. You know what I was finna say. Rolling down the street. Trying to get a motherfucking bag of weed. Or whatever the fuck we smoking at these times of days. Look, watch. Look. Alright, watch. I work hella hard at this. I'm a super nerd and stuff like that when it comes to things that I love much. Look, I swear to God, ever since I played Ultimate Spider-Man on PS2, bro. I swear to God. Look, watch. I'm like, I need that. I need that in real life. You know what I'm talking about. Look, watch. Look. Did I say this? I said this in another video. Watch. Think about it. Come on. You seen the live action movie Venom? With the song got the soundtrack got the song called Venom, right? By Eminem, right? You know that song? Venom. Right, listen. The suit, that's the first time I ever seen the symbiote be like that. Like, hey Eddie. Yeah, what's up? What are we doing? Exactly. Now look, watch. Normally it just kinda like take over your mind and bond to your subconscious and just make you say stuff and do stuff and talk the way you talk and move the way you move and behave the way you behave and get enraged the way you get enraged and whatnot. Get up. Look. Now think about it. There's so much to think about. And then on top of that, me being an actor and experimenting, because I like doing that and all types of different exercises to gain experience. All right. I'm Ratchet and Clank. I'm Ratchet, right? Now look, watch. I should practice being Clank too, just for practice and experience. Cause like, when I first talked to this one girl about voice acting, she was like, you should learn how to do a Russian accent. Because I was like, well, I don't know if I'll ever actually play a person who talks like that. Why should I have to do that? And she was like, just to practice increasing your versatility. Exactly. So then like, I do all type of practice being different characters. So and then on top of that, I'm obsessed with understanding the symbiote, not just as a fan, but also as a vigilante who may have access to such connection and bond and friendship with a being. Exactly. And understanding my friend who is with me. You feel me? So look, check it out. Watch this. Be Ratchet with the symbiote. Be Ratchet with the black suit. Okay. Alright, be another character with that. And this is for me personally, not just as an actor to practice this, but look, check it out. Watch this. I'm understanding something I have that's a powerful gift that I truly appreciate, don't take for granted, and use to assist my mission to protect the existence of those I share life with and give life to, if you see what I mean. Willing to give my life for, because I'm not serious about what I stand for, which I didn't mean to rhyme those words together, but now look, I thought about something. I said 4 and 4. That might be a sign of something. Just throwing that out there. I live life without fear. I could in this video, but I'm not, because there was a point I'm trying to get across, and I'm trying to get to it, but I never will, I guess. Because I just keep freestyling and thinking about all kind of different stuff. You get the message, you get the picture, or do you not? I could say, alright, anyway, this is Venom. I'm about to end the video. And thanks for watching Channel 6 News live in San Francisco, even though this is Berkeley. But I'm Eddie Brock, obviously, as I told you when you were aware of, without even me known to me, whatever the fuck I just said. Pull up in that Mustang, because that's something the rapper would say, and it rhymes with what I just said. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. I must get going to. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know. I get distracted. No, it's not their fault. What are you talking about? Nothing. It don't matter. Watch this. Blessing to you. Hold up. No, I was just saying hi, just in case they're some friends of mine. I don't know. I just seen them the first time, and some people might be cool, so I just say hi, and then go where I gotta go and do what I gotta do. What's up? Y'all wanna be in my YouTube video? I'm freestyling and rhyming and shit. My name's Dante. I'm from West Oakland. What's up with you guys? Y'all trying to kick it? Y'all wanna be in the video? What's up, man?
You watching?
Is that cool? I could be on camera with y'all? This is the homies. These the Berkeley vibes. What's up?
You freestyling?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Check it out. My name's Donnie from Westo. I got the best flow as usual. I always have been. Kicking rhymes since age 15. Like since motherfucking Spider-Man when he got bit by a spider. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just a coincidence. The same I've been my whole life, like Uncle Ben says. And I made that decision, and here I am to this very day. Still is, haven't changed. What's up with you guys? I got metal rings, metal fangs, and all type of motherfucking wedding rings for these bad bitches I see around here that I know y'all be trying to get with also. We should start a squad or something. Kick flows. That's where we at. What's your name, bro?
Ben. Yen.
Ben. That's the shot, yo. Right hand. That's a powerful name. I respect that name because you read the Bible?
Yeah, I do read the Bible. Yeah.
You know about Ehud?
Ehud?
In the book of Judges. It's my favorite Bible story. That's why I started calling myself Benji. I be tagging that around here. Say that fearlessly, by the way. Benjamin. Look. It's a ninja story. Look, Google a ninja in the Bible.
We gotta dip to go get food.
All right, Benny, we love y'all. I'ma holler at y'all. May the force be with you. See, these my families out here. You feel me? I represent this city, and the one over there a few blocks away only take a second to get to if you got a board like I be having, but I don't be doing that. I don't skate no more. I got sciatica. Psych? No, I don't. I got stabbed like hella times preventing a kidnapping, and thank God it was like a miracle. As fucked up as it was, at least one blessing came out of it. It's helped ease the pain that I had in my lower back just a little. I feel a little better. It's like acupuncture. Don't be going around getting stabbed and shit though. Don't do that. But if you can prevent a kidnapping, that's good. And my son's not a bad guy. He was actually trying to prevent the problems that I was talking about that I thought he was assisting at causing, but he wasn't. Because he's just like me, just like I knew he would be. And I was sad and I was confused because I was like, this dude is obviously me, my family. We look exactly. And I'm like, why is he doing this shit? Because I wouldn't do this shit and you're obviously me. So I was like, no, look, watch. Look at him. He looks just like me. You know who I'm talking about. And I'm proud of you, God. I knew we would rock this out and win. I'm telling you, I'm proud of you, God. You know who he is. You know him. You see him. You look. Dude threatening me. I'm like, what the fuck? Looking in the mirror. I'm like, damn, why is you doing this? He was trying to, I ain't gonna say much and I ain't gonna think much, but blessings to him and peace with us. Join forces and be Venom. Stay righteous. Easier said than done. No, it's not. Easier done than said, honestly. And you taught me that. Use common sense. And I know you got it, man. Ninja. Listen, be careful. How did that happen? I thought about this earlier. What? I was like, did I manifest myself incorrectly? Think about it. What if you did shadow clone jutsu and you didn't do it right? And it's like, what's wrong with that one? Why is he like that? Why is he not what we are supposed to be. And the same could be said about me. I'm not as perfect as I should be, and I'm not trying to insult you. I respect you. Though I know you are one who is to be feared, but I fear not, because we are family and we must do what is right. And I know you are. And I have faith in you. And as I have faith in myself, which you are, and you remember that. Never will I ever not remember what I should. This is complicated. No, it's not. It's everything it should be. And it's only getting better. We have guidance. More than ever. Exactly. Now, how did that happen? Exactly. We have a lot to learn. Look, check this out. Yeah, think about it. What? Listen. Look. Vegeta Sensei, I need some... We already dealt with this and explained this. You're okay, don't worry. Arigato. We gotta go to class. What did that dude just say? Who knows? It doesn't matter. Look, watch. I'm the man I say I am, and I can be proud of that. Exactly. Welcome to Berkeley. And I guarantee you, if you ain't got a heart that's virtuous, do not come around here, I swear to God. I swear to God. Because I'm very protective of my community. Here's the name. Look, watch. Anyone, I'm supposed to be somewhere else. I hear people saying that. I am over there. Maybe not, maybe I am. You don't know. It's not you're supposed to know. Or not. Maybe you don't. Who knows? You're supposed to know everything superheroes doing and shit like that. And yes, I am one. I keep telling you that. Look, watch. Protect the multiverse. Leave it at that. You gotta go in, research some stuff. Peace to your family and whoever else be where you at. Which is your family, or it should be, and if they not, then you know what the plan is. And let me know if you need a hand with dealing with that. See what I'm saying? Super. You see what I'm saying? Obvious. Stop it. I rock this microphone addictively. And we got this. Yo, mama rocking my something. Spare some change so I could put some drugs in my pockets. Psych, I'm a scientist. So what if I got an addiction to something that I invented? Probably. I'm a chemist. I study the periodic table. Which, by the way, I noticed for quite a few years, nobody was talking about, not thinking about, or mentioning, because they was too busy tripping on some other shit that was absolutely insignificant and trying to tell me to pay attention to it. And I was like, yo, I don't give a fuck about that. You know exactly what the fuck it is that I'm talking about, but I'm not going to be specific because y'all got knowledge. And the most important thing in life, by the way, is knowledge of self. If you don't know how to if you don't know who you are thoroughly, how are you going to operate effectively as you're supposed to be and should be? You feel me, don't you? You get what I'm spitting at you. But I ain't spitting on you because I respect you. And I ain't spitting at you literally, but metaphorically and literally. And I don't even need to say that because you got intelligence, obviously, which is why you are smart enough and have the decency and common sense and wisdom to continue listening to me. And thanks for that. Because you must not be a motherfucking idiot, apparently, if you're a friend of me. And the worst thing anyone could ever be is the opposite. And I'll leave it at that. Why? Look. Stop believing in your friends. Stop believing in your family is what somebody said to me. Not them or whoever the fuck it was, wherever I heard that shit. But people be saying that shit from time to time, and I'll tell you this. Hey, look. How many people am I? It's me, Sean Matsuda from Street Fighter 3. Third Strike. Look, watch this. Look, watch this. Third Strike. I'm Sean Matsuda from Street Fighter Third Strike. Eddie Brock. Who else? Ratchet. Wolverine. I practice. I could be anyone I choose to be. How good are you at any of these things? And are you true to yourself? And do you mean yourself the respect that you do sincerely? Because this is serious. It's very serious. It's very significant. It's not a joke. Even if you might have times where you do laugh a little bit when it comes to shit like this, it's not a joke. I swear to God. Watch. What's up, bro? We listening. We respect you and you glad. I swear to God. I didn't want him to go to jail. I felt like that would make him worse of a person. Because that's not a place where someone who is meant to be a decent human being should ever be motherfucking suffering and burning that. To get my message. I was like, he don't deserve to be there. He just need guidance. He needs to be taught right. And maybe it wasn't even that. He was trying to help, but he didn't. Look, it's nothing more. Look, top secret, elephant, motherfucking Agent Venom. Mind your business if you ain't with us. Get it? My son, somebody said I gotta go, and we got another dude with something else that ain't somebody's business but ours, because we family and got each other back. And if you're on our team, then welcome to the team. Oakland Avengers Assemble. We with you. And welcome to Berkeley also. We might start something else, but we ain't telling you until we ready to. Who is that? Oh yeah, I gotta go train my something ninja instincts. Kurosura, Ben King, sting like Killer Bee. Ben the King, sting like the Killer Bee. Set your mind to it if you want to accomplish anything. You feeling me? Ben the King, sting like a Killer Bee. Set your mind to it if you're trying to accomplish anything worth accomplishing. You cannot curse my name in any type of form. If I was meant to lose, I would have been dead and gone a long time ago. And y'all aware of that, aren't you? You ought to be. Look, there was a lot of people who used to be in this neighborhood threatening me and the lives of all my friends, and where the fuck did they bitch ass go? No one knows who where. I just leave for a little while and then come back later, and certain individuals be very much gone. And if I see them again, hopefully you're doing better, and if not, don't say nothing. Just go. Why? You know how we do.